Okay, so for this project, you're going to need some colored paper. So I'm just using construction paper that I have. So you'll need blue and yellow. The blue's for the back of the Pokemon card and the yellow's for the front. You'll need some white cardstock, or just white paper will work as well. I just like when they feel a little bit thicker. So these are just cardstock scraps that I have. You will need a pencil to do your outline, a black pen to outline your drawing once you finish sketching it, a ruler, maybe. I mean, if you're good at drawing lines, then you don't need that. Some scissors, some glue. Oh, you can't even see the scissors. Scissors, glue, and then some markers to color in your sketch once you have that done. Okay, so first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take some of your cardstock and just cut out a little template of how big you want your Pokemon card to be. So this is about the size that I want it. But so once you have your template cut out, we're just going to get our yellow and our blue paper, and we're just going to cut out a bunch of little squares. Just depends on how many cards you're going to want to make. So now we have all our pieces. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm just gonna start to glue all these pieces together. Okay, so those are all 4 of my cards glued together, and we're just gonna set these aside for now, and then we're gonna start doing our sketches. Okay, so next we're gonna wanna do our Pokeball that's gonna go on the back of the card. So I'm just going to sketch out a few Pokeballs right now. Now you definitely don't have to draw these out. Like, let's say you think you're really horrible at drawing, you can definitely, print some images out and just cut them out. I just personally like drawing things out, and I just like the way it looks handmade because each one's gonna look a little bit different, so that each one will have its own little unique thing about it. So I'm actually gonna go in and erase these lines. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with a red marker and I'm gonna color this in. If you want to do something a little extra, and I actually did this on this old card, is you could just leave a little white circle on one of the sides, and it kind of looks like there's light reflecting off of it. I just think it's a cute little touch, so I'm going to do that to each of them. You can also, if you want to like color it all in, you can go back in with like a white gel pen or a white colored pencil. I think that's actually what I did on my other cards, but in this one I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay, so there's the Pokeballs. So we can go ahead and trim these out. Now on this old card, I left some white around it. I don't think I'm gonna do that with these, so I'm just gonna cut these straight on the black line. But you guys are more than welcome to do it the way you guys think it looks best. Or you know what? I'm gonna do 2 like this, and then I'm gonna leave 2 with a white border on them. Okay, so we all know that the back of the Pokemon card looks very fancy. I'm not gonna do that. That's where I did just like a block of yellow paper and just wrote Pokemon out, because I'm not gonna go in and just write how Pokemon is written out, because it's just too small to be detailed, at least for me. You're more than welcome to do that, but I'm just gonna go in, and you know what I'll do is I'll take a darker yellow marker and I'll write out, yeah, you could still see it. It might be hard to see on camera, but I'm going to write out Pokemon. And then I'm gonna go and just kind of like outline it a little bit. I don't know why I started on that side, but and I'm just going to go back in with, let's see, I have a blue gel pen here. I was gonna use a glitter pen, but I just found this blue pen, and I'm just gonna go back in and kind of outline it like so. I don't know if I like it. It's a little too light, so I'm just gonna do that because it's just too light. You can't really see it that well in person. Okay, so there's Pokemon written out, and then I need to make 4 more since it says Pokemon twice on the back of the card. So I'm just gonna cut out another piece of yellow paper, and since I did the yellow on this, I'm gonna do it on this. But honestly, if you're making these, I would just skip this step unless you like the look. So since we have the back cutouts finished, I'm gonna go ahead and just glue them down. That way they're dry for whenever we work on the back again, because if you remember on the back of the Pokemon cards, it kind of looks like it's like it's, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's like white, almost like fog. So we're gonna go back in with a white colored pencil, or you could actually use a white crayon. That would work just as fine. And we're gonna add that detail, because I mean, even though they're little and I am missing or just skipping over a bunch of the details, we still want it to look as detailed as possible, because I think that's what makes it look really good. Let's see. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the white border, or do you like the Pokeball without the white border? I'm kind of stuck. I don't know which one I like most. I guess we'll see what it looks like once we add the white to it. Honestly, I think the white border is gonna look the nicest. It looks kind of cleaner. Oh no! I made these too big. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back in and trim these down. So I'm gonna just cut these down, and then I'm gonna skip to me gluing it down again. Okay, so I cut them down a little bit. They're still pretty close to the edge, so make sure you measure before you write these out, or I mean, I could just redo it again, but I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And when you put the bottom Pokemon down, make sure that you put it upside down, because that's how the Pokemon cards are. Ugh. I hate this glue. I ran out of glue stick, and I went to the store to buy more, and I bought the craft glue because I thought it was going to be stronger, but I didn't see that it says repositionable, which I guess is good if I guess if you're gluing down like photos, maybe like in a scrapbook or something, but in cases like these, it like slips a lot. So I mean, it'll eventually dry and stick, but I think it's easier if you just use regular glue, or even if you just use like regular Elmer's glue, not like a glue stick. It might be a little easier. You could even apply it with a paintbrush. Okay. So that's what it's looking like now. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the yellow side of the card. So I'm gonna take my template, and I'm going to sketch out again the size of the card on the white cardstock. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not gonna use this. I'm gonna draw out a square, and this is where we're gonna draw our Pokemon. So make it as big as you need it. No matter what, it's gonna be a small space, but this is where you're gonna draw your Pokemon, and then down here is where we're gonna put like the stats of it. So this one's going to be Snorlax. So I have my iPad propped up over here to the side, so if you need to use reference to draw your Pokemon, by all means do that. So I'm just gonna start to draw Snorlax. Okay, there's my little Snorlax. So now we're just gonna trim him out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So you know what? I'm going to actually just make the rest of the cards, or the rest of the templates, and I'm just gonna stop talking for a little bit and draw the rest of the Pokemon. That way I can get all 4 cards in this one video. So the cheek is on her arm. Oh well. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some backgrounds, and I'm just gonna choose whatever I think looks best with the colors that I did. So Cyndaquil, I'm just gonna go in with a light green. So this is what they look like. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to, oops, Pikachu. We're going to add all the stats down here. So I'm going to match it with the backgrounds of the image. So I'm going to just make some colored squares. You're just gonna, I mean, again, you could measure and probably do this way easier than this, but this is just the way that I'm gonna do it. show y'all all of these, what they look like close up. So now we're gonna go in and write on them. Okay, so I have this pen and it's size 01. I mean, I guess that's how you say it. And it's the Prismacolor. I was gonna use the other pen that I was outlining this with, but I think it's too thick. So that's Kevin snoring. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just write. I realized that I didn't really leave enough room at the top to write in the to write their name, so I'm just gonna leave that blank, and I'm gonna put like their little what is it called? Their, oh my god, I'm totally spacing out. Their type, their Pokemon type emblem right here. So I really want their names to be on here, so I'm just gonna go in right here at the top and just put it in since the pen's small enough. Let's see. Okay, let me zoom back out. Okay, so this is what they look like right now. Now we're just gonna flip them over and we're gonna add that white that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Okay, so I'm just taking a white colored pencil. The one I'm using is Prismacolor because they just work a little bit nicer, but just use whatever you have. And you don't have to add this, I'm just adding this as an extra touch. So I have a picture up of what the back of a Pokemon card looks like. So it kind of, now that I see it, you know, they add this white to make it look like whenever they throw the Pokeball, it makes it look like fast. So I'm just gonna kind of just go around like this. Here, let me zoom in so y'all can see this. To make it look like it's spinning. And then we're just gonna, and I mean, this isn't exactly what it looks like, but around the corners where I can, I'm just gonna fill it in. Like so. That actually doesn't look bad. That actually looks pretty good. So we have just completed our Pokemon cards. So this is what they look like, and I'll do another little clip at the end. So here's Snorlax. Wow, that looks so good. Jigglypuff. Gengar. I even like the way the Pokemon looked. I mean, I didn't like it at first, but it's grown on me. And Cyndaquil. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope y'all like this tutorial, and if you guys make any, make sure to follow me on my Instagram account. It's going to be linked down below, and tag me because I'd really like to see them. These are so cute. I'm actually thinking of just making some more just for myself. I also made a digital doodle of it. Actually, I can show y'all that right now. I showed it in my last art vlog that I was working on them, but I want to actually make stickers out of these. So let me see if I can show y'all. So these are like some Pokemon cards here that I made. Sorry, the way that the camera's angled is kind of weird, but I'm gonna make some stickers out of these. I am waiting for my printer to be delivered, and I ordered some sticker paper, so hopefully that I can start working on stickers soon. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned because I'm going to go over the rules for my giveaway. Bye! Okay everyone, so for my giveaway, so I'm doing this giveaway because I reached 200 subscribers on YouTube, and I was gonna wait. That's also Kevin again, sorry. I was gonna wait until I hit 150 followers on Instagram, but I'm at 149, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So this is a print that I made. So this is called Snoozing Totoro. Look at the little sit sprites, they're so cute. So there's 2 prints. I'm going to put a giveaway on my Instagram and then also one for here on Instagram, or sorry, for YouTube. So the way to enter is, all you have to do is, for YouTube, you just have to subscribe to my channel and then comment on this video and say you want to be entered into the giveaway, and then you'll be entered into that one. You can also enter into the Instagram one as well, so it's going to be linked down below, but make sure that you follow our Instagram account, like the picture of the giveaway announcement, and then comment on that, and then that could be a second entry as well. You could do either one, or you can do both, whichever is fine with me, so that way you have a better chance of winning one. And I'm gonna let this run, so by the time I upload this video, I'm gonna upload this on the 18th, so it's gonna be Sunday, so July 18th, and then I'm gonna let it run for a week, so the following Sunday I'm gonna announce the winner. So it'll be closed on the Saturday, and then I'll announce it again on Sunday. So yeah, make sure you guys enter the giveaway, and again, I'll have everything listed down below so you can go back and read everything. And then what I might do is, I'm actually gonna put 2 of these little Pokemon cards in each giveaway, and then I'm gonna put some stickers in each one as well, and some little stationery goodies. So it's not just gonna be these prints. But yeah, so make sure y'all enter, and if y'all have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. It's easier if you DM me on there because I just have more access to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enter it and have fun. Thank you.